Attend industry events and become a subject matter expert. I understand that fundraising game is hard. You want to get back to the team and back to building the product. If you are working late, you'd rather be building than snoozing at an event or writing a blog post. Now that I am on the investment side, I understand more than ever that playing the role of CEO and founder in the industry is necessary. But also, there's a fine line between participating in the industry and community and wasting time there. Going to industry events as an early-stage entrepreneur sounds you with like minds that are tackling similar problems. But be selective. Know your goals, including your overarching goals like fundraising and finding customers and beta testers, and the goals for each event like, I want to meet this investor and this company at this event tonight. Pitch events are great places to practice your pitch in front of strangers. Some pitch events will even give you access to investors you may not have had before. I'm also a firm believer that you should never pay early to play. To me, when you're in the early stage of building your company, wasting capital on an event where you need to pay to have access to investors and other entrepreneurs is not the best use of your time or money. One thing I found is that even when you pitch at smaller pitch events, you sometimes get a small amount of time with the judging investors. This is an easy security follow-up with them at the event and after the event. You will want to find in events that investors on your hit list are judging or attending. Are successful founders, if they're attending anything coming up, or better yet, if they're speaking at something, chances are they're successful for a reason, or surrounding yourself with them, and the circle is great. Also, be aware that bigger markets, San Francisco, New York cities, Tel Aviv, I'm looking at you, there will be more investors and more events. I'm not saying you need to relocate your company from a smaller market to one of these to be successful. But at the early stages, you need to put yourself where the action is to be successful and make meaningful connections. If you're staying put, be open to travel to larger markets. Another way to put yourself and your company out there is to be verbal about the market and the problem you're solving. Talking in an authentic and refreshing way about fixing something visceral is what we call a thought leadership. Here are a few places you can post your content: Medium, your company's tech blog, and then self-syndicate on others listed, of course. Right on TechCrunch, they actually feature guest contributors on the weekend. Wherever industry leaders post their content, start conversations with them. Quora, post your questions there. LinkedIn, which has a very strong and engaging audience, use it. Thought leadership allows you to shape the perception of your company and product, and gives you the early promotion of your company in an authentic way. So between creating thought-leading content and putting yourself in the right place at the right time, you will start to make meaningful connections with investors.